Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm recording. Tired and recording, that's fun. Greetings, all my Jimmys and Sprinkles out there. If you're watching this in the future, hello again. How are you? I missed you. Did you miss me? Of course you missed me. That's why you're watching this now. But anyway, I digress. Welcome back to Digimon Storytime. We are now in chapter 14. That's right, 14. We have 4 more chapters to go. Oh, it's been a wild and crazy ride of me screwing up and me dying and me screwing up and several streams without my co-host. This is, but I gotta tough through it, man. You know, as they say in the theater, the show must go on. So let's just hop into it, shall we? I know I usually give recaps, but at this point I'm just constantly tell people watch the other stream. Cause it's all recorded, it's all posted on on YouTube. Yeah, I just burped. Look, Svei. No, it's me. Really? That's your most pathetic? I thought your most pathetic was you just constantly, you know, drooling over Yuji. Yeah, Yuga. Yeah, Uga. Yuga. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
タイガーベスパモンの力を借りて店の倒壊からはなんとか守ったんです。
Don't say she's dead.
特
She
別
better not be
治
dead.
療室で治療を怪我はしとらんと思うだがほうか確か妙な病気を抱えとるんやったな。
So the shop's destroyed. Where will I go to run the digital world? I get messages. Well, go on vegetable words.
倒壊なあれは龍二の仕業や。
What? No, Hoodie? No. The hacker team's still there.
わっちがあかんかった。夕ご飯の名前を出されて頭に血が上ってしもて、そんであの男のデジモンが止めるどころかとんでもないことになってしもうた。
The loved one is always the first to go.
夕ご飯の顔まともに見られへんわ。
Yeah, Yugo's still in that coma? Oh, Eden syndrome.
それは間の悪い時にお見舞いに来てしまいました。
And now the truth comes out.
でもこの顔なので大丈夫ですよね。
Yuko!
そんなこと言うてほんといけずやわ。お久しぶりです。彼女はあまりミシュナリー種の放送はアンダーゼロでキシベリエの企みを阻止できなかった私に責があります。ザクソンを代表して謝罪します。
For those who played the first game, they know what she's talking about. But if this is your first time playing this game, you're like, what? See, like that. What?
ごめんなさい。まだ気づいてい
Yeah,
らっ
because
しゃ
your
らなか
character,
ったんです
because the
ね。
main character in this game is dumb as rocks.
実はザクソンのユーゴは私なんです。
Dun, dun, dun.
上城を内外から守るために関係者としての顔と一人のハッカーとしての顔を
Alright, so I thought about
分
it.
けていたんです。
And I'm gonna bring back one of my old streams after this. More relaxing, not like, I gotta jump into the story. Because, I mean, there's a story, but it's very calming. I played it on and off. I want to restart my stream for No Man's Sky. Man, I played No Man's Sky when I'm really stressed out. So, and I like the whole cruising in a spaceship, going to different planets, discovering new life forms, creating new civilizations, and the fact they added freighters now, I'm like, I want a freighter. I mean, I actually got on a freighter and found out you could buy one for millions and millions of units. And I find out, like, if you get an abundance of units, once you have a freighter, every time a ship lands on your freighter, you can buy the ship. So you can have a fleet of ships. I want that.
あまり深く考えないでください。今の私はオムライスをご一緒した。
I think when I start streaming that'll be the goal to get a fleet of ships.
お詫びと言っては
So everyone
なん
can
で
use
す
fleet
が
of ships.
三島エリカさんの件に関しては心配しないでください。
I know I don't have that many viewers. I
私の
don't
方
any
で継続して
subscribers.
治
That's
療を受け
okay.
ら
Like I
れる
said,
よう取り計らっておき
this
ま
is
した。
more of a way of me getting used to. I'm trying to become a voice actor, but I gotta get used to talking. Before I gotta get used to talking. I mean, I used to act when I was a little kid in high school. Like I was actually in drama class, learning how to act. Yeah, and when it comes to improvising, oh my god, I've been getting good at that. I mean, I'm going to find some more acting classes I get better. But the main thing I have to be able to do
今私は
is talk.
社長代行のような
Me
立
on
場に
public,
あ
I
っ
can
て
talk nonstop for like 5 minutes and then I stop. I mean, you guys have seen it down the stream. I talk for a few minutes, then I stop. I mean, and for me, it's hard just talking when no one's responding. I mean, I can respond to myself. It's not hard. I mean, right, Chocolate Bear? You know it. See? You do that. But I really work well off of people.
彼女の
Or reading off
私
the
の病
script.
気のこと
So this is weird. This is hard for me, really.
そのために岸辺理恵と
Also, I've
三
been
島
working
漁師と
on
の間に
a D20 monitor
密約
campaign.
があったことも
Like I know I already know the main portion of like the big bad, like where you're supposed to be going up against fighting. So what I'm doing is creating like little adventures, or in this case cases, because it's another thing in this game. These the Digimon story games a lot. Cases have been my kind of
人の命を計りにかけて
go-to on the brain
汚れ
type of
仕
deal.
事をさせるなんて絶対に許される
So
こと
like,
じゃあり
when
ま
I
せ
have
ん
like all these cases and like when the players get into like the third, fourth, or maybe the fifth case, probably the fourth case, you start finding like
紙
these
芝に
little
いながら
evidence or trinkets that leads
あ
up
の人
to
の悪行に気
the
づ
big
くこと
bad
ができず
when
本当
they
に
figure out
すみません
everything.
でした
They'll face off against the big bad.
これはその
For those who don't know
わ
what
ず
I'm
かながら
talking
の
about,
罪滅ぼしです
D20 Modern. D20 Modern is Dungeons and Dragons set in the modern era. Now you're like, well, what do you mean Dungeons and Dragons? Like, who made it? Wizards of the Coast made it. They made it back in the early 2000s to capitalize off of like action movies that are coming out in overabundance.
優子の行動すら自分に都合がいいように操っていったんや
Like the core book is called D20 Modern, but then they have like campaign settings, urban arcana, future, apocalypse, cyberspace.
必ずわっちの手でズタボロに
Now
し
me and my
た
friends, we play Dungeons and Dragons a lot, and I was the first one to get D20 Modern. So I was like, oh cool, new book. Yeah, we play. We realized that some of the mechanics are kind of stupid, but we were teenagers, and we didn't have that. We really didn't
ありがとう
have that much time to spend studying the mechanics over. Some of my friends studying for base placement testings and
今は怪我の治療に
doing
専念して
SATs
く
on
だ
top
さ
of
い
me. I was
あ
work,
なたが後ろにいてくれないと
but
なんだか落ち着きませんから
I was carried around with being like every time I had downtime during school, I tried to read some of it. But I also got Urban Arcana, which is the setting that adds magic into the game, but also adds creatures from the D&D. Yeah. Yeah, no. What is their relationship? Like, are they? Like, is she in love with Yuko? Because Faye keeps talking about Yugo, like she's in love with him, but now she found out Yugo is Yuko. So.
そうですね。改めて聞かれると、あなたはどう思いますか?
Oh, what do I think? I'm along with this one. You look like lovers or something.
いややわこのモブ顔は何言ってはりますやろうなわっちと優子はんがそんな関係なわけないやないですか
Oh, look, personality change. Oh, no.
確かに響きとしては悪ないけどそんなこと言うて年上をからかうもんありまへんで
What?
退院したら覚えておきなはれおいしい郷土料理たっぷり食わせたるなんて
What the heck just happened?
とにかくそんなん言われたら優子はんが困るやないか
She wasn't even paying attention.
ごめんなさい
Fun.
自分でもフェイと私はどういう関係なのかを考えていてなんて言ったんですか自分でもよく考えてみましたが私たちの関係をうまく言えませんがフェイは私にとって
Yes,
それで
precious.
答えになりましたか優子はん
Right. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Aracana. Yeah. So Aracana adds back in magic into D20 Modern. It also adds in like all the races that were all the main races that were in D&D. You know, elves, half elves, orcs, bugbears, tieflings, dragonborns, and they're called shadow creatures, or shadow fiends. And they even add in some classes that help with that. There's technomages and there's shadow hunters that specialize in fighting casual things. Anyway, so my campaign I'm working on is it's set in a Arcana setting. We're gonna create a whole little town, a city grid for it and everything. But what? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of going big on this because there's only a lot of investigative work that they're gonna be doing. But anyway, so a lot of characters create the characters, create the races, pick the races they want. Everyone will start at level 1. Because they're going to be working for a special investigation bureau or investigation bureau, a bureau that handles things between shadow creatures. Pretty much in this world, the FBI, the CIA, NSA, all local police force, they still exist, but they mainly handle mundane human things. Well, it's just mundane things like, oh, there was a bank robbery here, or there was a kidnapping, something got stolen, someone was killed. That's in the mundane realm. But when there's evidence that magical forces is used, like, oh, this person was killed with a dagger of soul stealing. That's where this bureau comes in, you know, because while I spend all the resources of taxpayers' dollars handling both mundane and magical, where there's just a special bureau that handles only magical. And on top of that, it like if it's definitely like a racial thing that's going on. Like, I'm not talking like, oh, white, black. I mean, like there's like straight up racial, like dwarves were attack bugbears. Like there was a bugbear turf or bugbear store, and there was the area was attacked, and there's clear signs, or they're claiming there's clear signs that it was a dwarven attack. Then instead of the cops or FBI and anyone handling that, because it's like as soon as they get involved, because I'm pulling from real life. Because as soon as they get involved, and people are saying that, oh yeah, this race did this, no, there's racial tension, there's huge backlash, and everything. This bureau, they will investigate it. They'll keep everything. They'll keep everything on a need-to-know basis. Like how need to know? It was they'll tell you the gender of the person and what weapon they used, or what place they attacked. That's it. They'll only reveal more information after they gain more information or an investigation and actually prove that yes, it was a dwarf, and he's gonna do it again and we'll stop him. Or no, it wasn't a dwarf. It was actually a human, and yeah, stop him before he does it again. And they're going to keep things isolated, and they won't have like the mundane bureaucracy prosecuting. No, that'll be their division. They're the ones prosecuting. And how they snitch on the guilty, and sentence. How they deal with them is in a fun way. You get sent to the shadow planes. Yep, just shadow planes. The only reason why I want to go to the shadow planes is because in D&D, when I became epic level for the first time, before we even made our character, like when we got to our epic level selves, before anything, I actually sat down and was going over all the epic level classes. I mean, at that time I was a rogue. Actually, no, I wasn't even epic level then. I was almost epic level. But I was a rogue. And I was trying to figure out what it would be. I was like, oh, I'll just be an assassin like everyone else chooses. But then I came across arcane epic level, which is Shadow Dancer. And it's like, you need to have points in arcane to become this, along with all these other stats. Like, straight up, my rogue already had like most of those stats, most of the skills. All I needed was skills in arcane, so I became epic level last. And every time we leveled up, I made sure I got points in arcane. Even when we found a genie or Jin, and it asked me for when it granted me a wish, I asked for knowledge in Arcana and Arcana abilities. And it was funny. Then I became a Shadow Dancer. And what was cool about being a Shadow Dancer, which Digimon is known as the Prayed Monk of the Deep. Yeah, what I loved about the Shadow Dancer was they can travel into the Shadow Plane. Like, they found that there's doors to other places. Like everywhere in the game and in the world is linked to the Shadow Plane. Pretty much, Shadow Plane is its own plane of existence, but it has doorways in and out of it. So like if I find if I find like see we're trying to get into a fort and it's hard, get in, it's super sealed off. Excuse me. Training's done for everyone. I was saying, yeah, so we're trying to get into the fort. We're trying to be stealthy about it. Everything's sealed off. We don't want to destroy anything. That's where the Shadow Dancer comes in. This Shadow Dancer will jump into the Shadow Plane through a door that leads into it, and find the door that leads out of the Shadow Plane into the fort. And I freaking love that because it pretty much made my rogue even more awesome. Like how I always play my rogue, it's always the same. They're the infiltrating trap masters. They can disable traps and gather traps. They can sneak in and out of places. That's what I made them for. Where the heck is that? Oh, it's downstairs. And yeah, so when I made my rogue Shadow Dancer, yeah, I was like, this is perfect for me. It's like anytime. And there's Erica's data. Anyway, so anytime I've found Shadow Dancer out in 3.5. So anytime I find ways of, or find a game that uses the 3.5 system and gets up to epic level, I hope and pray they have Shadow Dancer, and I go for it. The last game I played that had Shadow Dancer was the first Neverwinter Nights game, and I hated how they did the whole here's how you can be a Shadow Dancer, which was they say that you need levels in skill levels in Arcana, which is understandable. The problem is like in D&D itself, if you want to do so you get skill points. Okay, so say I have 4 skill points to spend on skills, and I'm a rogue. I'm a half-elf rogue. Half-elf rogue don't know jack about Arcana. Well, how it works is that you can put a skill point into a skill you don't know, but you get half of that point. So the only way for me to get 1 full skill point in Arcana out of the 4 points I have available is I had to spend 2 points, 2 skill points to get 1 skill point in Arcana, which was understandable. Because in D&D, just like in most role-playing games, you can just store up your skill points. Even more skill points you get, you just hold on to it. It's like, no, I'm not spending my skill points on anything, I'm holding on to it. And then when it's time, you spend all your skill points. But in Neverwinter Nights, you don't do that. What happened was, the only way you can get skill points in Arcana in Neverwinter Nights was you have to do cross class. So as soon as I got my rogue up to like level 10, I had to take sorcerer or wizard just to gain arcane ability. And I hated that. It's like I just wanted to make my rogue become a Shadow Dancer. And yeah, he had to learn how to do it. And every time I play a long campaign with group, they say, yeah, we're going to try to get to epic level and keep going there. No, there's one DM, and I forgot his name. He actually helped me out. He's a cool DM. I tried to be like him. I can't, but I tried to do my own thing. But what he did was, no, instead of, we'll try to level. He does go through the, through the epic level classes, like see which ones we wanted, and we tell him that we're going to strive to be this. Now, so of course, me being me, half elf rogue, told him that that my character is going to strive to be a shadow dancer. He asked why. I said, well, my character's backstory is he is part of his father is a ranger and his mother is a shadow dancer. She used to be part of the most elite assassins, and but her job was information gathering, and he wanted to be just like his mom, be able to be a shadow dancer. Because his dad taught him everything he knew about how to survive in the wilderness, how to survive in the city, how to actually use a bow. And she taught him everything she knows about being a thief. Hence why he's a rogue. So he wanted to be a shadow dancer because he wants to utilize his thieving skills, but also be an information gatherer. So she pointed out that you gotta have arcane knowledge for all this. And I understood. So what he did was every time we were in the city, there's places where I can buy art books or getting tutelage. And I would spend some of my gold getting those materials. And when our characters have downtime and discuss our next plan, I always say my character is sitting there going over his new purchases, trying to learn more about arcane, and that's what helped me. And every time he always asks, how much book are we reading? I tell him like half the book. I get half point. I tell him, and I tell him I'm finish the other half the next day. Then I get the full time. It's like if we're like on a boat and we're sailing somewhere, and it's like a 3-day journey. I have 3 days worth of books. And I tell them, got the entire, the first journey, the first day, I read one whole book. Boom, one whole skill book. And that was the coolest thing ever. And I'm going to probably do that with my Arcana stuff. Like how it works is that in D20 Modern, the base class, because everyone has to start with a base class. Base classes are Strong Hero, Dedicated Hero, Charismatic Hero, Tough Hero, Fast Hero. This is general archetype. Anyway, so what? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I want everyone to go through the advanced classes for both D20 Modern and for our Arcana and tell me what their character strives to be. Like, someone wants to be a Technomage, someone wants to be a Field Medic, someone wants to be a Shadow Hunter, or anything. I will work on how to incorporate, how they can meet the requirements. And the cool thing is, I want to add some element of realism to it. Cool thing is that where I work at, my manager used to be in the military. He was a paratrooper, and I asked him how training for specialty field in the military goes, and he told me that some last 4 weeks, some last 7 weeks, and I was like, oh, cool. So it was like I could do that. If someone wants, whatever ranking, I'll rank them out, how many weeks it would be for a character to do that, and but what was I saying? Oh, wow. Alright, I put these off long enough. Alright, so I don't have Erica, I don't have Yuji, I don't have Chitsu, and I don't have you. So, or I don't have Yuko, and I don't have Faye. I have Date, Matayoshi, Nokia, Agumon, Gabumon, Arata, Lilymon, Renamon, and Beelzemon. I'm bringing Beelzemon in this. Yeah, you did promise, you jerk. Oh, lower all ally attack. Right, so. First thing that happens, let's go into the Digilab. I'm gonna save in the Digilab. Yeah, I'm in Toggle. So yeah. So like, okay, like, for example, there's one class, advanced class in G20 Modern called Gunslinger. Allows you to be more proficient with a gun. Pretty much think every Western ever. So for that, like, okay, say Jimmy wants to be a gunslinger. Okay, so for that you'll need to be a fast hero, or even Jimmy wants to be a gunslinger. We're gonna keep using him, but he's not a fast hero. Like the fastest way to get to that is a fast hero. Well, he's not a fast hero. He's a tough hero. He wants to be a gunslinger. So, and there's a lot of requirements for it. So what I'll have him do, is tell me, well, of course, give me a backstory. So every time he's on a case, or gets back from a case, I could let him know, hey, there's a class on this, and it's for a skill that he doesn't have. It says he only signs up for 1 day for that skill. Then he only gets half skill point. But he says that he's going to sign up for a whole week. Then he gets a full skill point. Every time that, and I'll keep track of how many weeks this goes on for him. Like, yeah, because how I'll go is. There was 36, so that one's gonna be tough. That one's gonna be hurt. No, it was the same. Yeah, so how have it go is that when it's time for Jimmy to advance, what will happen is what will happen is I'll let him know that, hey, you've already you already have all the skill requirements for it, and from all the weeks you've been doing this, you've actually racked up. Like, okay, say it's like he has to do it for 4 weeks. So say he was a fast hero, and to become a gunslinger, he needs like 2 weeks of training of being a gunslinger, and there you go. It's like every week. After you meet the requirements before he actually comes in, every week, every time you play, because there's a week of training for him, so if he does it right, and then, who's that? Oh, it's Tommy. Oh, I'm trying to get Tommy's butt over here. Oh yeah, I just want. So what was it saying? Yeah. So say So they'll go into yeah. So yeah. I'll consider like each session a week. So after 2 weeks after 2 sessions, boom, he'll finally have enough weeks to advance to. I forgot what was making you. He has enough. He has enough weeks to advance finally to become. To become a gunslinger. So So for someone who doesn't like initially meet the requirements, they go through all the training, everything. Oh, I got Mirror Mode now. They go through all the training and everything, and will require courses anyway. And then, and only then, oh yeah, no, this will make you that. Yeah, but then, and only then, after they go through everything. Oh man, a lot of stuff's happening. I can't keep track of what's going on. So if they don't meet the initial requirements, but they go through all the required training, then when it's time for advance, and it's like, oh, wait, you already went through all the training. You already have all this necessary skills and feats and everything. Because some of the training you'll get an additional feat. Then you can finally become the advanced class that you want. So let's go back to Jimmy. Jimmy goes through literally 10 weeks of training. So he's doing a lot just so he can become a gunslinger. And when it's time for him to advance, guess what? Jimmy went through 10 weeks of training. And I really should turn that off. That's it. Yeah, so Jimmy goes to 10 weeks of training. And it's finally time for advance. Well, he wants to be a gunslinger, even though he's not a fast hero, but hey, he's already meet all the requirements for everything. So, yeah, he can become a flippin' what's it called? A flippin' gunslinger. So it's telling my chat's broken, but I had to let him know. You're controlling it. Alright. Hold on, everyone. I gotta test something. Oh, that's bizarre. Hold on. Huh. It's peculiar. Alright. So apparently, PlayStation isn't showing my chats. Hold on, let's see what I can do. Alright, let me... God, jeez, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Let me go ahead. Let me see if I can restart this and see what happens. Be right back.